Picture this. July 16, 1969, the world holds its breath as a massive rocket ignites, ready to propel humans to the moon for the first time. The anticipation was electric, the excitement palpable. This was not just any launch. This was the launch of Apollo 11 from the Kennedy Space Center. As the countdown reached zero, the very fabric of reality seemed to tremble with the sheer magnitude of the event. This was the moment when the dreams of countless generations were about to be realized. Apollo 11 was not just the fifth crewed mission of NASA's ambitious Apollo program, it was the embodiment of human audacity, a testament to our relentless pursuit of the unknown. As the rocket ascended, tearing through the atmosphere, it carried with it the hopes of an entire planet. The engines roared, the ground shook, and Apollo 11 began its historic journey to the moon. With the Earth shrinking behind them, 3 astronauts, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins, voyaged through the vast expanse of space. Their destination? Our celestial next-door neighbor, the moon. The journey was not a straight shot, though. Instead, Apollo 11 used a technique known as lunar orbit rendezvous, a method that was both fuel-efficient and safer for the crew. This involved the spacecraft initially entering into a lunar orbit, a journey that took approximately 76 hours. Once in lunar orbit, a critical decision was to be made. The astronauts had to decide whether to go ahead with the landing or abort if conditions weren't right. With the green light given, the next phase was the descent to the moon's surface. This involved separating the lunar module named the Eagle from the command module Columbia. On July 20, 1969, a day that would etch itself in history, the Eagle began its descent, carrying Armstrong and Aldrin, while Collins remained aboard the Columbia. This descent, however, was not without its share of heart-stopping moments. With only 30 seconds of fuel left and alarms sounding, Armstrong skillfully guided the Eagle to a safe landing spot. And there it was. The Eagle had landed. The moon, once a distant object of wonder, was now under the feet of human beings. The world held its breath as Armstrong opened the hatch, descended the ladder, and at exactly 10:56 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, set foot on the lunar surface. Neil Armstrong stepped onto the lunar surface, uttering the iconic words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." With those words, a new era in human history began, an era where the boundaries of possibility were redrawn and the moon was no longer a world away. Armstrong and Aldrin, now on the moon's surface, embarked on a mission of exploration and discovery. Their moonwalk was more than a simple stroll. It was an endeavor of unprecedented magnitude, an adventure into the unknown. As they ventured forth, they collected a significant volume of lunar material, about 47.5 pounds. This material was not just moon rocks and dust, but a treasure trove of scientific data, a slice of the moon's history waiting to be dissected and understood back on Earth. In the course of their exploration, Armstrong and Aldrin spent approximately 2.25 hours outside the lunar module. Every minute was precious, every second was a moment of discovery. Their time on the moon, though brief, was filled with activities meticulously planned and executed with precision. Once their work on the moon's surface was complete, Armstrong and Aldrin returned to the lunar module, their temporary home on this alien world. They then launched from the moon, a feat as remarkable as the landing, and began their journey back to the waiting command module Columbia, floating in lunar orbit. The return journey to Earth was a triumph in itself. The crew, now reunited in the command module, navigated the vast expanse of space separating them from their home planet. The journey was long and filled with anticipation, but eventually the Earth's blue sphere grew larger as they got closer. After a mission lasting over 8 days, the Apollo 11 crew safely splashed down in the Pacific Ocean, forever etched in history as the first humans to visit the moon. The Apollo 11 mission was more than just a successful spaceflight. It was a milestone in human history. It marked a triumph in science and technology, and a fulfillment of President Kennedy's ambitious goal to land a man on the moon before the 1960s came to an end. This daring endeavor showcased human potential and courage, igniting a global passion for space exploration. The legacy of Apollo 11 extends far beyond those first footprints on the lunar surface, reaching into the realms of education, culture, and international relations. The Apollo 11 mission changed the course of history, proving that with courage and determination, humans can reach beyond the confines of our planet.
感じる